Hi, Mister. I have choose this graphic. Let's start with the identifying the part of the graphic. In this case, the title is Death Rate of COVID-19 Patients with Persistent Conditions. The type of the graphic is bar chart or bar graph. In the left side, we can see death rate. Death rate is the indicate the information that is measured in the y-axis. The scale of the y-axis is percentage. And at the bottom, we can see the labels of the x-axis. In this case, we can see different diseases. Heart disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, high blood pressure, cancer, and one bar is assigned to no. At the bottom of the graphic, we can see the source. The source is a caption or additional information that mention the the center where this information was elaborated. In this case, the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Okay, continue with the next graphic. In this case, the title is Nearly 1 in 4 young women has mental illness. Prevalence of mental disorders by age in England. Uh, the legend is blue for girls and yellow for boys. In this case, the scale of the y-axis is percentages, is measured in percentages. And the labels there are three different labels to the information, to measure the information. In this case, 5 to 10 years, 11 to 16 years, and 17 to 19 years. That the scale of the axis that is measured in years. In years, okay. At the bottom, we can see the source that is a caption where the information was elaborated. In this case, is NHS Digital. Let's continue with the analysis. In this graph, we can see different diseases. The disease with the highest rate is heart disease, with 10.5%. The rate of this condition is about 3% higher than the disease ranked in the second place. In this case was the diabetes with 7.3%. Diabetes show a decrease with respect to heart disease. But these two conditions have the higher mortality death rate on record. Chronic respiratory disease and high blood pressure show similar rates with 6.3% and 6% respectively. These two conditions show a lower rates than the main ones. In the last position, we can see the cancer. It has the lowest rate with only 5.6%. Conclusion, this graph reveals that the people with heart disease and diabetes are more likely to die in case they contract COVID-19. About the graph, the bar chart is a good way to show the results because people can figure out what are the most dangerous persistent condition and can understand easily the different death rates, as you can see. This graph shows the prevalence of mental disorders by age. It compares at different ages the possibility of developing a mental disorder by gender. In the first age range, that begins from 5 years to 10 years, we can observe that boys with 12% double the girls with just 6%. In the second comparison, in the second age range comparison, girls and boys stay the same. stay the same, both with 14%. In the third comparison, we notice that girls with 23.9% reach a high. Compared with the previous age range, it shows a fluctuation of 9.9%. This is a noticeable increase. This is a noticeable increase. In the case of the boys, we can see a slightly decrease with respect to the previous age range. Okay. In conclusion, this chart shows that girls between 17 to 19 years have the major prevalence of mental disorder, the highest possibility to develop a mental illness. Thank you for watching.